Welcome everyone to another video, and in this video we are going to be covering another European Continental Tournament Cup run. If you haven't checked out the previous ones, so you can check them out on my channel. Let's go ahead and get started. This is ZUCCH, I believe that's how the name is pronounced. They are rocking Cherrim, Machamp, Azumarill, Alolan Muck, Quagsire, and Jirachi. So they're leading Jirachi into Machamp. That's a very favorable lead. They go into Seeking. This is also a decent lead. I don't know if I would throw the Doomsire because it is resisted. I don't expect the Seeking to shield. Oh, they actually do shield. Okay. I guess it still does a decent chunk. Has to be careful of Drill Run. Let's see if this is going to be an Icy Wind though. It is an Icy Wind. Very good read. And could easily be a Drill Run right now. I think it's worth the shield, but okay, yep, no shield. This is actually pretty bad. Oh yeah, this is actually a very bad situation right now. These poison jabs are doing quite a bit of damage, and they'll probably get to an Icy Wind here. So not gonna shield again. Whoa, okay, all right. Switch. Okay, and then they go into Azumarill. Their opponent has a number of different options, right? So let's see. Okay, unless, oh man, for some reason they went Cross Chop. I'm not sure why. Okay, so this Cherrim is like one bullet seed off of a Solar Beam. What the heck's happening? Okay, all right. Some very strange gameplay right now. I'm not sure. Yeah, okay, all right. Weird game number one. Did they just go Cross Chop again, or am I reading this French wrong? Okay, there's the Rock Slide. Makes sense, they were trying to bait the shield. And then here comes the Ice Beam. Gonna pick up a very solid game number one. I'm assuming they're trying to catch the Stunfisk. Yeah, okay. Trying to catch the Stunfisk. That's was trying to counter the Jirachi. So let's see what they do. They go into. Okay, this is interesting too. It does very well against Seeking. Obviously, Seeking, it resists ground. And I don't know, there's not, okay, let's see. This is probably an Icy Wind. I don't know if the shield needs to come up per se, but gonna go into Cherrim. I'm not sure this is the greatest switch in. Seeking is kind of a difficult Pokemon. Oh my gosh, no way. Oh man, that was brutal. That was bad. That was very bad. Yeah. Kind of has to shield this, even though it's probably an Icy Wind. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is looking very, 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 very bad. Maybe save it. Yeah, perfect. And then I don't know if this Quagsire can beat this Stunfisk despite having the type advantage. If there's a no shield here, that'll be huge. No shield. Whoa. Oh, okay. All right. I guess they still have a Machamp, and they have a whole nother Pokemon. So, let's see. Cross Chop, and then gonna go for the Psychic. Okay. This game's lost for sure. There's no way. One counter is more than enough. It's okay. GG. Needs something for the Seeking. Like, I guess it's very good against the team. Has play against pretty much everything except for the Quagsire. Okay, so this is an interesting matchup. So Machamp's obviously counters are doing a lot. The fast moves from Stunfisk are not doing that much. They actually end up shielding. I'm pretty certain that Stunfisk wins most shield scenarios against Machamp. So actually gonna go into, oh, okay. Technically, they could get to the Mud Bomb one turn sooner, so I'm a little bit surprised. I guess they're trying to farm. Yeah, no point in shielding, because they're going to be able to outpace with the mud bombs. Okay, alright. Quagsire, probably going to go look for to perform the farm down, which is going to be pretty aggressive. Okay, they go into Machamp. It still hurts, like, to be honest. Look how much the damage from the counters did. It's going to have to shield one of them. Can definitely tank one, but it won't have a lot of health left. Yeah, not a lot of health left. It does have a Psychic ready. Let's see if they go Doom's Desire or... Okay, not sure what came in, but... Stunfisk. And then here comes... Oh man, this is going to be interesting. Gonna get the Doom's Desire off. Let's see if it draws a shield. No shield. Quag. Okay, this is going to be a very close game. I'm pretty sure Quag is going to be... Man, this is... Yeah, this is going to be very close. Assuming they hit the charge move right away, it should be 6 for the next one, and then Quag had enough... No, okay. I guess this actually won't KO if they Icy Wind. Okay, I guess it won't KO if it's Drill Run either. And this should be more than enough to take out the Seeking. So wins a very close round number 1. And going up against Arrow Bubble from the UK, who's rocking Blaziken, Noctowl, Azumarill, Lapras, Stunfisk, and Shiftry. Okay. So... Jirachi looking okay. Obviously, has to be careful of the Stunfisk and the Shiftry. I do expect the Shiftry to come in. It's very good. It's good against the... Obviously, very good against the Quagsire. Good against the Jirachi. Pretty neutral against the Alolan Muck. Good against the Azumarill. And then... obviously weak to the Machamp, and then has some difficult matchups against Charum because of that Weather Ball. Alright, we're gonna see Jirachi into Stunfisk. This is not good at all. Gonna safe switch into Machamp. I guess, like, even if they connect with the Rock Slide, but looks like they're not bringing Noctowl. They're gonna be able to outpace. Yeah. This will KO. Besides a shield. What do they have in the back that's so afraid of Machamp? Shiftry and... You're gonna go into Azumarill. Probably gonna look to bubble down. Come out with like almost 100 energy. Doesn't have to shield this one, but if they get another one off, it has to shield. But let's see what they're gonna have. Maybe Lapras and Shiftry. Azumarill themselves. Why didn't they go into... They must have Shiftry in the back, so probably gonna counter switch right now. Hopefully, and then we should expect to see Shiftry, yeah. It's not going to appreciate this Doom Desire, though. It's going to do a decent amount of damage, but this is still a very big uphill battle for ZUCCH. As you can see, these confusions are not doing very much damage at all. Gonna shield. They go for the Leaf Blade, but able to get off the Doom Desire. This is going to be enough to take out the Shiftry. And then this Azumarill has to throw the Hydro Pump to take it out. Maybe the Ice Beam and the Bubbles, but this Doom Desire is going to be able to connect. I'm going to put this Azumarill very low. Try to catch there. This is probably an Ice Beam though. Let's see. Oh, it's a Hydro Pump. Makes sense. This is going to be a very close game. All right, and we're gonna go into game number 2. I'm surprised the Zoom Roll didn't come out against the... Could have saved the Stun Fist and then immediately went into... actually, I don't know. That's probably not the play. Alright, we're going to go into the next match. Machamp into Noctowl. Like, if it connects to the Rock Slide, it's pretty good. And then technically they get to the charge move at the same time. But Machamp wins CMP because both Rock Slide and Sky Attack are... So this is not the worst matchup for Machamp. It's gonna be able to burn both shields or take switch advantage, which is pretty good. But unfortunately, his Noctowl is gonna farm down. Oh, so close there. Probably gonna go into Zoom Roll and Bubble Down, but we're gonna probably take 2 Sky Attacks. I don't know if it's avoidable at all. Probably not. Here comes the first Sky Attack. Second one, gonna be able to Bubble Down. Oh man, it's gonna be very close to the next Sky Attack. That was very close. Probably a Zoom Roll. Oh, okay, Shift Tree. Makes sense. This Ice Beam won't KO. And they're gonna switch out into... Oh, okay, they have their own Sun Fist, okay. But gonna be able to get off the double Dark Pulse. Comes another Dark Pulse. Okay, this is gonna be a very close game. This Zoom Roll has a lot of energy, but so does this Shift Tree. I don't know if it can. No, it definitely cannot survive. Very nice play by the opponent. So we're gonna go into a decisive game number 3. And we're gonna go Machamp into Stunfisk. Okay. This matchup does favor Stunfisk, but Machamp puts up a pretty decent fight, I should say. Okay, they decide to shield. Cross Chop's a pretty weak move, so I'm not sure if I agree with the shield, but it is gonna be able to beat the Machamp. Oh, I'm surprised it doesn't beat the Machamp. It should be faster, like 1 turn faster. After the first charge move. I guess it could also be building up energy, which is look like what they're gonna try to do. Okay, gonna go Charum and then just farm down. And it's gonna put this Charum in a very good position, especially up a shield. Oh man, if I was Arrow Bubble, I don't know if I would let it farm down. It's so dangerous. Okay. Alright. Here comes Noctowl. Gonna get hit by a lot of Weather Balls right now. They switch out into Muck. Gonna shield. This Sludge Wave would put Noctowl deep into the red. And then maybe able to Snarl down. I don't know. Oh, they end up shielding, okay. And they have their own Zoom Roll. Oh, whoa, okay. This is interesting. Okay. Hit the bubbles. Hit the bubbles. Still able to get the excellent throw. Excellent move. Oh man, do you just Bullet Seed down? No, this is it's too much HP. Maybe save save it and then go to... Yeah, this should be enough. Well, this won't KO it, but the next couple Bullet Seeds should be enough, and then it's going to be able to Weather Ball this Noctowl, and then one more Weather Ball. This is not going to be enough to KO, but Alolan Mug does win CMP versus Noctowl. It has his Dark Pulse ready, If it's even going to get there. It might get Bullet Seed down, or that's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. That is crazy. And now we are on to round number 3. This opponent has Blossom, Machamp, Altaria, Lapras, Stunfisk, and Bronzong. So gonna lead Cherim into Stunfisk. It's a very good lead, nothing Cherim can really do. And they're gonna go into Lapras, and this is again a very good lead as well. Jirachi's Steel typing does resist the Ice move. It's gonna take neutral from the Surfs. Jirachi is very squishy, so it's probably gonna have to shield if it wants to win this matchup, especially with the slightly, well, actually no, it wasn't really a late switch in, but this next Doom Desire will KO. So probably gonna throw 2 more Confusions, then throw the Doom Desire, or just gonna throw it right away. I don't know if this KOs. Lapras is pretty tanky, probably just barely doesn't KO. And then yeah, I would have did 2 more Confusions and then threw, but this works as well. Just that 1 extra Confusion would have allowed the Jirachi to get to the Psychic, but this is still an okay position. So probably back into Cherim, and let's see what they have in the back. And it is Altaria, and this is yeah, this is GG. Nothing really this opponent can do. They basically got hard counter from yeah, hard counter the entire way. Altaria is good to bring against this team. It beats like 4 of them pretty handily, and then loses to Jirachi. Not in the worst, not terribly, but and then it loses hard to Azumarill, obviously. Ice Beam, and then basically you can just go up for the Hydro Pump. Doesn't really matter. This Ice Beam is doing super effective damage. But yeah, this game's pretty much over. I would be surprised if the opponent decided to throw... Okay, I guess they're going to throw a move. Doesn't really matter. Could just shield and then just bubble down. They have another one, but it doesn't really matter. This game's over. And does take it out. I kind of like that play of not throwing a move on the Cherim, because then you kind of keep it guessing. Oh man, huge read. So they're going to switch out into Bronzong. Doesn't really have a good counter switch to Bronzong. Cherim would have been okay too. They're both like kind of neutral matchups. Oh, Google stop listening to me. Alright, they're going to go for the Hydro Pump. So obviously this would do a lot of damage to Bronzong. Does get the does end up shielding. Probably not going to shield. Could shield actually. Yeah, and then throw the Hydro Pump. It's very close to another. Okay. Yeah, we see the corresponding shield. They're probably gonna go in Confusion down, which is actually very dangerous. I think you go back into Jirachi and maybe you try to catch the Bulldoze. Okay. Man, Cherim is very squishy. This Psyshock is actually doing quite a bit of damage. And then gonna go able to catch the back-to-back. Very nice. They must have a hard counter to Jirachi, probably Stunfisk. Yeah, and then here comes the Psychic. But Stunfisk is very tanky. And this Bronzong actually has a decent amount of health left, so this is gonna be tricky. Probably will shield this. Oh, not gonna shield. Okay, I guess it doesn't KO. Hoping, okay, let it go. Oh man, put it all on the back of Cherim right now. Cherim is a little bit low, but it's definitely gonna Bullet Seed down. And let's see if they're gonna be able to pull it off. I don't think so, to be honest, because like, unless the Lapras comes back in and gets Solar Beamed, I think I'd come back in with Bronzong, force them to use energy. But a little bit of farm there, and then it's 4 Ice Shards to... Okay, they're gonna make it. Wow. Okay, the very impressive win after put it in a pretty tough situation, to be honest. and ended up landing the Solar Beam and taking out Lapras. Wow, very nice game, very well played. And then gonna go Quagsire into this Stunfisk. That's actually really not a great situation, especially this is the Thundershock variant, which Quagsire does resist, and these Mud Bombs are neutral, but this Earthquake can basically one-shot the Stunfisk, and since it is super effective, I'm gonna guess Lapras. Yeah, Lapras is gonna come out to stay in, throw the Stone Edge. This Lapras will farm a little bit before throwing the Surf, and then I think you let it go. Yeah, it's gonna throw right now. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, all right. Oh man, that is really good timing, but really unfortunate for the Lapras, and they undercharge. Gonna go into Jirachi. Now that the Stunfisk is gone, there's nothing on this team that can beat the Jirachi. The Bronzong, I guess. The Bronzong would be pretty decent. Actually, the Bronzong probably would beat the Jirachi. So a little bit of a dangerous switch, but yeah, this game's over though. Probably gonna let this go, and then Lapras will be able to finish off both Pokemon. This actually doesn't even KO, and gonna be able to get to the Doom Desire. Anyway, it doesn't really matter because the Ice Beam would one-shot. It's not like it can bubble down after that. Or maybe it can bubble down, but it'd be an aggressive farm. I think you just shield this Sky Attack. Okay, or not, or maybe they bubble down. I don't. I think that's okay. Okay, gonna Ice Beam the Lapras, which I don't think will KO, but probably one bubble after that will KO it. Yeah, one bubble after that will KO, and then it actually could bubble down, but now it's gonna throw the Ice Beam. That's gonna be GG. Huge lead. And yeah, and then we're gonna move on to the fourth round, where they're gonna have Cherim, Machamp, Azumarill, Lapras, Stunfisk, and Jirachi. So this is decent. It's very spammy though. This is a pretty neutral matchup, but these counters are definitely adding up. And Cherim they're both very squishy. They're both really squishy Pokemon. So this Cross Shot would actually do a decent amount of damage. Looks like this Machamp just needs to one shield and then counter down. And then in the back, if they had a Azumarill, that would be a pretty good counter switch. If they had Jirachi, okay, oh, they actually have just their own Machamp. It's going to take a decent amount of damage from this Cross Shot, but no shield. It's going to get to another one almost. So it has a Cross Chop ready. That's actually really not good. I expect actually this Machamp to almost be able to sweep, especially if it double shields. It's going to sweep this team. Here comes the first one, Cross Chop. Gonna go for the Stone Edge. Well, I guess maybe you can Mud Shot down. Maybe. And then in the back, they probably have Lapras. Oh man, okay. Lapras in the back. Yeah, this is not a great situation. They're probably gonna go for the Skull Bash. Actually, maybe just a Surf, actually. Let's see. They have two shields, right? I'm assuming they're going to use one of them. I think the Skull Bash makes the most sense here. Raise the defense. Yeah, Skull Bash. And it hits super hard. But this is going to be a very close game. An extremely close game. Oh, nope. I said it's a close game, but they were one Ice Shard away. And this very nice conserving of the energy. And is able to... so maybe like the Surf and then the Ice Shard down was the play. So catches the lead. Very nice. They switch out into Azumarill. Switch out into Jirachi. Jirachi has a positive matchup against Azumarill, but typically has to double shield after the threat of... okay, they don't shield. This always okay. I was like, it's always an Ice Beam bait in this matchup, but they go straight up for the Hydro Pump, so they're very correct read there. Jirachi's actually good against the Lapras and Azumarill, as we saw earlier, so they must have. Okay, they have Lapras themselves. Maybe they have, because what do they have in the back? Machamp? Yeah, probably Machamp. They are going to go for the Ice Shard down. Unfortunately, simultaneous KO. We're going to see the Machamp. Oh, the Cherim. Okay. I think you just go in the Machamp, burns a couple shields here. Yeah, and this is over anyways. You just burn both shields and switch out into a Alolan Muck. And that's going to be a wrap. If it doesn't shield here, then I think you shield and just counter down. Yeah, I need to stay and then counter down. Yeah, shield once, counter down. And there should be one more counter after this, and able to win another huge game in round number 4. And we're gonna go to the third game. This round's already been decided. And we're gonna go Jirachi into Stunfisk. Okay, gonna be met by Azumarill. Azumarill is gonna be met by Lapras. Getting off the Hydro Pump before the Skull Bash is quite nice. Allows the Hydro Pump. Okay, do you shield here? No, I think they're gonna lose this match regardless. I don't want to say regardless, it's a little bit too early, but losing switch advantage here is going to be very tough to overcome, but there's certainly ways to play this. Let's see if they go for the double Skull Bash. Yeah, they do. Then here comes, okay, gonna go back to Jirachi, makes sense. No shield this. Wants to build up a little bit of energy. Is one short of the Doomsday. I think they do the confusion, then they leave. Has to shield this. Has the charge move banked. Here comes Cherim. I expect this Cherim to shield this first one and not the second one. Oh, no shield. Interesting. It's gonna shield. I guess they'll shield one of them. No, okay. I guess that makes sense. It wants to conserve the shields, and this is over. Like, there's nothing that a sack maybe, but even then, like, it has another shield, right? So double Doom Desire. Okay, maybe actually this game's gonna be a little bit closer than I thought, but I'm assuming the Stunfisk is gonna overcharge. Yeah, there's no way. There's no way. Yeah, this is GG. Very good attempt after like a pretty horrendous lead. Alright, this next trainer has a Rainy Castform, Alolan Marowak, Registeel, Victory Bell, Togekiss, and Obstagoon. So, pretty, kind of a tricky team to deal with, to be honest. Because, like, Obstagoon, yeah, it's going to be a very tricky team to deal with. So, Rainy Castform is pretty solid. Typically, Rainy Castform beats the Mud Boys. Just really spammy. Gonna go for the Earthquake, and plus it has some like pretty decent bulk to it. it's very spammy too, right? Like, okay, save the, okay, it's gonna be met by Togekiss. Gonna go straight up for the Sludge Wave. Does shield. Should be able to get this off. Well, this Togekiss will probably fire move. Yeah, and then has the energy, but it's gonna be still difficult to get it off. It has to wait. Perfect. Good job. Does this KO? It does. Okay, but now it's gonna get Water Gun down, which is not great. But Quagsire technically wins CMP, but I think man, it makes sense to go into Cherim. There's nothing that they can do. There goes AWAC. Gonna go Earthquaked. Whoa. Okay. Then now this game got really interesting, because I do expect the Water Gun. Oh, it doesn't KO. I do expect the Water Gun down. And will they make it to... Oh man, just barely able to make it to this Stone Edge. Very impressive play. Oh man, okay. Yeah, this is over. Even though Cherim is quite squishy, 2 Weather Balls is not going to be enough. Not even going to be close enough. And just straight Bullet Seeds down. Very impressive win. Okay, this is an interesting matchup. So, Obstagoon is very good. This Solar Beam is gonna hurt. So let's see if they shield. I don't know if Obstagoon survives a Solar Beam. Okay, that's a really excellent. Oh, gets the boost. That's very bad. It's definitely gonna shield this. I want to see definitely, because it's gonna burn both shields. Yeah. Togekiss. Okay. Expecting the AWAC in the back. Either's okay, but to be honest, I don't know if a Stone Edge KOs. It's gonna be a close game. I think you can. Yeah, gonna go for. I don't know. This is gonna be close. I can't tell if this is Gunk Shot or this is Sludge Wave. Yeah. I think double Dark Pulse would have been better. I think double Dark Pulse and they win for sure. Let's see if this Togekiss has energy. Yeah, I think double Dark Pulse. I don't know if I don't think there's a way to win this game. Yeah, I don't think there was a way to win that with the back line that was ultimately selected. That's very tough to deal with. All right, gonna go Azumarill into Obstagoon. This pretty much walls Obstagoon, but it likely has Gunk Shot, which takes a while to get to, which I guess gets there slightly before the Hydro Pump. So I'm actually a little bit surprised by that shield, because definitely would have survived. And the question is this going to be a bait or not? It is a bait. That's not good. And they get the boost. Yeah, now it has to shield this potential Gunk Shot. Let's see if they bait again. Does shield. Okay. And Obstagoon switches out. Gonna catch the Ice Beam, which is gonna help with the chip damage for sure. I'm actually a little bit surprised going into Quag, but I guess it just spams a little bit better. The thing is, it has to. This is gonna be very close. The Stone Edge doesn't KO at this range, but maybe after these Mud Shots, it will KO, and then this Weather Ball is gonna take out this Quagsire. Oh man, is this the round they lose? Guess we'll find out in a little bit. Here comes the Obstagoon. Yeah, this is not good. Oh, able to get to the Sludge Wave, and this will be enough to take out the Obstagoon. Oh, here comes the Azumarill. Here comes Togekiss, and then here comes the Azumarill. Doesn't KO, and it will be able to get to the Aerial Ace, and then I think you have to Snarl down, and then throw the Dark Pulse, and it should be able to just perfectly Snarl down. I'm gonna go for the Sludge Wave, which I think is the appropriate move, because Dark Pulse likely would not have KO'd. And that's GG, and picks up a very impressive round number 6. And now going up against Savage Boy. Very impressive Jirachi play. Not the previous round, but overall, very impressive Alolan Muck play in that round. And then quality Quag play, especially after everyone basically picked Stunfisk. Alright, picks up a huge lead. And they switch out into Lapras. Gonna be met by Machamp. Doesn't need to shield this Surf. It will do a pretty good amount of damage. But so if this Lapras decides to double shield, technically get Ice Shard this Machamp down, but looks like it's choosing not to. It's gonna be able to Fire Spin down this Machamp, but it's gonna be very close whether or not they can actually land this Rock Slide. Does a lot of damage. Either Pokemon is fine. The question is, like, what do you expect in the back? Likely a Shadow Ball. Yeah, it is. And then here comes the Rainy Castform. Gonna throw the Earthquake. It does connect. And this is not good for the Castform. Expect no shield. And then burn this last shield. Plus the cumulative fast moves are likely going to take out this Castform. And then, yeah, this is GG. Just going to shield once, Snarl down. But the AWAC will probably come back in before it finishes snarling down. Okay, a little bit of lag there. Well, actually, no, it looks like they're going to go for it, which makes sense. But this AWAC in the back has no energy. And very little health, and this Amok basically has 2 Dark Pulses ready. And then there's one more, and that's GG. Okay, picks up a very big game 1 in round number 7. Okay, alright, not a good lead at all. Really needs to get out of here. Well, I think it survives this Dragon Claw. And oh, not gonna able to get the Solar Beam. That's really bad. That's really bad. Oh, that Solar Beam would have been really nice chip damage, because basically it would allow them to snarl down. This yeah, Latios is also loaded, so they go into Machamp. Very nice drawing out of the Machamp. Gonna build up a little bit of extra energy, and let's see if this is enough to KO the Lapras. It is not, but one more counter is. This Latios is definitely gonna come back. There's no way they make it to the Rock Slide if the Latios comes back. Yeah, just gonna go straight for the Cross Chop, which I actually don't expect to get shielded, but they have 2 shields, right? So no. Shield, and then what do they have in the back? Oh, they have Castform. Yeah, this Castform is just gonna just gonna basically water gun down, double shield, and water, basically weather ball afterwards. Shield again, and they're gonna be able to outpace the muck to the next move, and then a few water guns after this is gonna be more than enough to take out the Alolan muck. All right, gonna go into the third and deciding game. Kind of a rough lead, like missing on the solar beam was pretty bad. So okay, so pretty neutral lead. These Dragon Breaths obviously doing a lot of damage, but Latios is extremely glassy. All right. Survives this? Yeah. Does it make it to the earthquake? Technically it did. It's kind of it's always hard to decide there what to do. But grabs the shield anyways. Here comes Alolan Muck. Doesn't do that much damage, but the chip damage is so annoying to deal with. And trying to see whether or not they switch out. That they don't, and then man, this is kind of a tough situation. I expect the Lapras to come out. No, it's Rainy Cast Form. Gonna switch out and let it go. There's nothing that this Cast Form can hurt Cherim with very much. Oh, connects onto Torterra. This is okay. What did they bring the Torterra for? I'm not 100% sure. Was the Torterra supposed to be for? I guess in case they brought Quagsire. Makes sense. But Cherim, huge pick. Get beamed. Very nice. Now we're going to go into the finals. If you already watched the previous video, where I covered the winner. This is obviously facing the winner, so you already know the outcome of this match. So I've already seen the other side, so I'm curious to see the energy management and the gameplay and see what they could have done differently. So they Quag into AWAC. It's obviously extremely good lead. And they go into Castform. They go into Cherim. This is pretty much GG for the Castform. There's nothing that this Castform can hit the Cherim for very much damage. And they're definitely going to farm a little bit and then throw the Solar Beam and expect the AWAC to come back in and farm it completely down. And then this Cherim should be hitting the Solar Beam. And I've already seen this on the other side, so it is resisted, but still does a decent amount of damage. And could go either way, whatever they think is going to be more valuable. Oh yeah, it makes sense. Just gonna go straight Leaf Blade. Okay, a little bit of a guessing, but they're loaded with energy, so I don't know. Let's see. Huge shield. That was a huge shield. This will KO. Not this Leaf Blade, but this Dark Pulse. They still have 2 shields. That's kind of nuts. Okay. Doesn't need to go for the Sludge Wave to win this game. Okay, not gonna shield. I'm not sure what the plan is here. Okay, let's see. If they sack AWAC, okay, now they're gonna just farm down. But this AWAC has energy. Oh man, oh, yeah, this is not good. Has to shield this. No, there's no choice here, and then hopes that the Shift Tree doesn't have any energy. Wow, this is crazy. Yeah, it was going to lose CMP regardless, so as soon as that shift tree switched out, it was over. So it got the energy and then forced it to throw the move, so it was very impressive. Obviously, they can't double up, and then even if they could, they're going to lose CMP, so that was a guaranteed loss. Okay, so Quag versus Alolan Ninetales is obviously a positive matchup for Quagsire. Alolan Ninetales probably can double shield and then charm down. The question is, like, do you want to do that? I'm not sure, but more likely it'll throw the Psyshock. Yeah, and double shield. Oh man, does it make it to... Oh, it makes it the last second. This is going to deal super effective damage to Alolan Ninetales ice typing. Up a shield, wind switch, Amok. Pretty, should be a relatively straightforward matchup from here, but we'll see. Anything can happen. This is probably just a Bone Club. Not going to do that much damage, even though it's super effective. Very nice switch into Rainy Castform. Yeah, into Rainy Castform. Okay, this is still gonna. I think this matchup's over, but because doesn't have to shield this, which I think it makes the most sense. And then the question: this AWAC can come very close to farming down, but I do think that this Rock Slide will connect. Yeah. This won't KO, but it'll leave it like super low. Actually, no, it does KO. Okay. All right, now we're gonna go to the third and deciding game. This is for the European Continental Swiss Tournament Championship, or like basically they both qualified at this point in time for the top 8, but this is just to determine who's the #1 seed in the draft, which is obviously very advantageous because you can kind of like build out, be the first one to select any Pokemon basically is available after the bans. And shout out to Le French PvP. I know they were very excited to have one of their countrymen qualify for the top 8 and have a fantastic run throughout Continentals. All right. Oh, okay. Interesting matchup. Obviously, these weather balls are gonna hurt, and but so do the foul plays. But yeah, this will. Man, it does a lot. This foul play will also do a lot. Ends up getting shielded. Are they at 2 already? I guess so. And then I don't expect a shield from this shift tree. I think they're content at coming away with the shield advantage. Okay. Clearly I don't remember this game that well. Do they double shield here? There's no way. There's no way. Okay, yeah. And then AWAC? No. Oh my gosh, Castform. Makes sense. Not taking that much damage from the bullet seeds, and it's gonna resist this weather ball. Kind of a tricky matchup. Gonna let it go. And gonna throw the Dark Pulse. Do you let it go? And then try to one-shot down? Yeah, and they're met by Alolan Ninetales. This is gonna be a really very close game. Yeah, it's going to be extremely cool. Obviously, Alolan Ninetales is really weak to the rock a move of Stone Edge because it is an ice type. I don't think this... Does this KO? I don't think so. No, it doesn't. And leaves Alolan Ninetales very little bit of health, but they basically want to be able to water gun down, and they're going to be able to water gun down both Pokemon, and that's going to be a GG. Very nice play. No point in throwing the charge moves. But still, very impressive run. best of luck in the final 8. I look forward to seeing that draft tournament, and best of luck, and I look forward to seeing how you compete against the other 8 finalists. So anyways, I'm gonna leave it there. If you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see everyone in the next video.